Tuesday Night Baseball is on the air from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. Brian Goodwin, the league's leading hitter, continues his march toward an American League batting title. Next. Heath Billmeyer, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Now at the plate, Zue Lin. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man. And is on to begin the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, to see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks, as he'll try to hold back. On the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Jones is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Nick Castellanos now. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Ready with the 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 14.
Into the box now, Chauncey Hogsett. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Stays alive, still 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit high and deep to right center. Hamilton on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Tigers leave 1. Tigers nothing. Royals coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Daniel Norris, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. A chance now from McKay to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Sel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He had an amazing power month. He launched balls out of the park to left, to right, to center field. Impressive power. For a whole month to sustain what he did, really impressive.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. His performance at the plate's given this team a major offensive boost and put him in strong contention for the batting title.
And he's got a chance to collect some serious hardware, individually and team-wise. If everything goes according to plan and he finishes strong, this team's going to play in October. And once you get to October, anything can happen.
Bases are empty, one man out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo shot here to left. 29 home runs for him on the year, and the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0. In now, George Brett,
the third baseman.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Guy's having a monster year, leading in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Top 5 in RBIs. If he can improve on that, he has a legit shot to win the crown.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left. Matuk is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So here's the Royals DH, Alex Gordon. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike one. Brett is off at first with 2 away. Skied down the left field line. Matuk is after it, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. But the Royals are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up, and the Royals are at the plate. Kristen Stewart, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Striding in, Nico Goodrum looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Spin throw gets him at first. A great play, but a run will come in to score.
Batting eighth, the catcher.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Stepping in now, Grayson Greenier, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Runner at second here with one man out. On the ground to the right side. Spin throw, gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Jacoby Jones.
Stepping into the box, Jacoby Jones, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. O'Hearn is there. And that's the third out. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second, all tied at 1-1. Stepping in, Ryan O'Hearn. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, this guy's had a terrific season right now. Third in average as we're winding down the stretch. This guy's had a solid year.
He really has, and he'd have to get smoking hot to chase down the batting title leader right now. But if you would have told him coming out of spring training, if he could finish in the top 5 in batting average, everyone would have signed that in blood. Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
So stepping in, Chipper Jones, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is in the air to left. Matuk waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Now to the plate, Whit Merrifield. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
What a terrific month this guy had last month, hitting over 350. If he can continue at this pace, he's got a legitimate shot to win a batting title.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is popped up. Hogsett is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Royals go down on just 4 pitches. We play 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Zue Lin, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
The first baseman, John Hook.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed for the first strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Ball one to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike two. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the two-out double. Big moment here.
First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Castellanos at second with two down. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hamilton going back to the track, to the wall. And that one is gone. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Now batting, number 15.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is into third with a two-out triple.
He gave it all he had out there in right field, but he just couldn't quite catch up to it. I liked the effort with the leap, but once it got down, he was off to the races and into third.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box, Nico Goodrum. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A base hit in his first trip. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
The count now at 2-2. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And this is going to be a foul ball. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this two-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-1 Tigers. Stepping into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Now the bunt attempt hits him here, but they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. Jones sprinting after it. He's there, but he drops it. And he'll get in there safely.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates.
Now
They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. Mondesi isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
The left fielder, number 25.
Digging in, Brian Goodwin. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Pulled toward right center field. Jones giving chase. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll get a step closer. It's a sac fly to make it a 3-2 game now.
Number 5.
Into the box now. George Brett. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Here's the first pitch to him. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Standing in now, Salvador Perez. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Jones will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Tigers 3 and the Royals 2. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Mikey.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, number 13 for him on the year, and it gives the Tigers a 4-2 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
In now, Grayson Greenier.
Grayson.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Jake Newberry comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Number 68.
4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Zue Lin.
Digging in to try it again, Zue Lin. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. Hamilton is right there, 1 down. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box now, John Hicks, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Grenier at second. Jones at first. 1 gone. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Now in the box, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
14.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Chauncey Hogsett, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Heading out towards shallow right. Jones is in pursuit, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. 1 for the Tigers, and it comes on this solo home. Striding into the box, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And there's 1 away.
Now batting, number 66.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Jones has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Royals go down on just 4 pitches. Still down by a count of 4-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Next up for Detroit, Kristen Stewart. Detroit. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Number 15.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum struck out after whiffing on a bunt attempt in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Standing in now, Mikey Matuk. No balls and a strike to count. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing.
Belted. Deep center field. Hamilton going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay. On to first, the double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Tigers 4 and the Royals 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first pitch outs, so he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count. That or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments down here. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And this is going to find the gap as it heads for the waterfall and extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on one swing.
First offering on its way. One attempt misses. The throw down. Behind the runner to second. Line toward the gap in left center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
The center fielder,
in now, Billy Hamilton. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Hamilton.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you can take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
The left fielder, number 25.
Digging in, Brian Goodwin. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. Line drive to center field. Jones is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Tigers 4 and the Royals 3. Ready now, Grayson Greenier. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The catcher, number 17, Grayson Greenier.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now batting.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Jorge
Your
Lopez
attention, please.
takes over on the mound
Now
here with
pitching for
nobody
the
out in the
Royals.
6th inning.
Number 28, Jorge Lopez.
From the stretch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hamilton looking up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him. And it's now 6-3. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Line towards center field. Hamilton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The first baseman, number 55, John Hicks.
Digging in once again, John Hicks. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 9, Nick Castellanos.
Standing in, Nicholas Castellanos. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game,
14.
but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Chauncey Hogsett will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at this 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Castellanos, the runner at first with 2 gone. Line drive, base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
In now, Kristen Stewart. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Goodwin, and that ends the inning. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Tigers 6 and the Royals 3. Trying to pick things up where we left off. George Brett. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Lynn backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
At the plate, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Jones back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
The designated hitter, number 4.
Ready once again, Alex Gordon. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch coming. Here it is. He pulls this one into right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Gordon not stopping. He's heading for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have...
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that's off the left field wall. Oh, no, he misplays it, and it drops. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
It looked like he had a great jump on the ball. It's going to bring it in no problem, but something happened as he approached the foul line, and it went right by him. It wasn't a routine play, but he'll tell you he should have had it.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Jorge Bonifacio will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. In to score the runner from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Josh Watson will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Matuk moves over. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. Tigers lead this one 6-5. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Jorge Bonifacio will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 38, Jorge.
Josh Watson will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Leading off for Detroit, the second
A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
Good draw. A defensive change.
Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Number 52.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Goodrum ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Into the box, Mikey Matuk. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Hamilton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for the Tigers, the catcher, Grayson Greiner.
So digging in now, Grayson Greiner. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Tigers,
Jacoby Jones will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. Getting late. Stretch time now in Kansas City. It's the Tigers. So coming to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First offering on its way. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. He's in at second safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
Now batting.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Hamilton stands at second with no outs. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. He's in there at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The third baseman, number 5.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. 1-0 the count. Here it comes, 1-0. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now...
And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, especially good, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So we'll leave after 6 rather nondescript innings of work as he stands to be the loser in this one. Spencer Turnbull comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is foul right side.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. Line toward right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And a very important insurance run comes around to score from second.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right. And that's in there. Base hit.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done.
66.
Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
And that's the first out. And he is in there.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Here comes the first pitch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. 2 balls and no strikes for Jorge Bonifacio.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Bullet back up the middle. Jones there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Royals. Homer Bailey is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
21, Homer Bailey.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Zue Lin. He'll match up with Homer Bailey now to lead off the inning. First offering on its way. He pulls this one into right. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
The first baseman, number 55.
So striding forward now, John Hicks. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure. Stepping in now, Nicholas Castellanos, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. The Tigers find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch? A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up.
Adalberto Mondesi.
And the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Up next for the Royals, the center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Here's the first pitch to him. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
1-2 the count to Billy Hamilton. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
3-2, a full count to the Royals center fielder. Brian Goodwin will be next. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Speeding for second goes Hamilton. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw. Well, he is in there with a triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, man, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Into the box now, George Brett. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ball 2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Now the 2-0. A little roller toward the hole. Throw won't get him. Digging in and looking for more. Salvador Perez. He singled his last time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones has a beat on it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The designated hitter,
plate now is the designated hitter, Alex Gordon. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. He's set and the pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Brett leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Check swing grounder to the right side. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Kristen Stewart. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ball game. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit.
Now batter, the second baseman, Nico Goodrum.
In now, Nico Goodrum. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Goodwin. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batter.
Next for the Tigers, Mikey Mata. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him.
The catcher,
into
17.
the box, Grayson Greenier. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Glenn Sparkman gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Jacoby Jones the next to hit. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. He makes the catch, and the Royals have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. 13-8. The final score in this one. The Royals jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jorge Lopez claims the win out of the pen, his
for
first.
joining us here
Daniel
tonight.
Norris
And
allowed
we remind
7
you to
earned runs
please
to cross the
drive
plate in the
home
losing
safely.
effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. from America's heartland, we've got nighttime baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. Salvador Perez looks to notch his 200th hit of the season. Coming up next. Ian Kennedy is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's
Detroit,
a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s. Indicates.
Lynn.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, Dero?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike one. Jeimer Candelario will pinch hit here and finish the at-bat following the injury. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 9, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. It's a scoreless first inning. Jordan Zimmerman gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Ball one to start the at-bat. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Jones has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see the speed and athleticism of Billy Hamilton on display. He's not sneaking up on anybody, I can guarantee you that. He's got 50 stolen bases, and I'll tell you, that jumps out as a big number when they're in those pitcher and catchers meetings. I'll be curious to see how they try to defend him if he gets on base in this one.
Now at the plate, Alex Gordon. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. He's set. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman. He has 9 base hits in 20. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
Yeah, with one out, the runner on third. He just wanted to lift one to the outfield to move across the run. But he does a heck of a lot more than that by lifting it right over the fence.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
The catcher.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Batting fifth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's 2-0 Kansas City. Stepping up now, Chauncey Hogsett. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or 2 across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Hamilton going back. This one clears the party porch just shy of the fountains. They don't hit him out there. That's a long home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the Tigers have taken a 3-2 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 8, Mikey Mata.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. And it's fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Bullet back up the middle. Hamilton patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And, guys, the things you need to focus on today, you got to watch this team. They have the most errors in the league. You cannot be a successful ball club and kick it around and give this team extra outs. Let's see what happens.
A shot down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Merrifield brings it in, and there's out number 2.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Jacoby Jones.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. Previous history with Ian Kennedy, he's just 2 for 9. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Zue Lin.
Coming to the plate now, Zue Lin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. This is in the air to left. Waiting on it is Goodwin, and that's the 3rd out. But not before 3 cross the plate for the Tigers on the strength of this 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. It's now 3-2 Detroit. Digging in, Whit Merrifield. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
Heading out toward shallow right. Castellanos moves over, makes the play, 1 away.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Mondesi has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base and he's thinking about second and third.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Goodrum backs up and takes care of it, 2 away.
Batting 9, the third baseman.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. First offering on its way. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail 3-2. The next batter, Jamer Candelario, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Candelario.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in a stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Into the box, Nicholas Castellanos, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Castellanos has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. On to first to complete the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Chauncey Hogsett. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Kennedy into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hamilton is after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Tigers failed to make any noise, but they still lead it 3-2.
We're back as the Royals prepare for their at-bats here in the third. This lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club this season. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. The 1-1 home. Is strike two swinging. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. Matuk on the move. And they can't run it down. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Brian Goodwin is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Jones shading to his right. 2 down. So 2 away here in the Kansas City third, and that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon. Line hard toward right center. Castellanos will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. KC down in order. They're down 3-2. Striding in once again, Kristen Stewart as we begin the top of the fourth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hamilton going back. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And it gives the Tigers a 4-2 lead.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Now back, second baseman.
Stepping in now, Nico Goodrum. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Goodrum, a native of Georgia. He was taken in the second round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Mikey Mata is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Hamilton is under it. 2 down.
The catcher, number 17, Grayson.
Digging in now, Grayson Greenier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. This is in the air out to right. Bonifacio's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 for the Tigers, and it comes. Digging in now for Kansas City, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Jorge Bonifacio comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Jones on the move. He gets there to put it away, and tagging is the runner from first. The relay. Throw into second, not in time. He took a chance tagging up, but made it pay off.
Second baseman, Rick.
Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. They trail it here 4-2. So striding in, Jacoby Jones. He reached on a single in his first try.
The center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Jones.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hamilton on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 10.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Zue Lin. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this
Now
guy's
batting,
numbers are
number
not where he
8.
wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box now, Jeimer Candelario, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Back up the middle. Mondesi picks it up, and he's safe. Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle. Mondesi brings it in. There's Merrifield. Back to first, and he throws it away. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Now at the plate, Chauncey Hogsett. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. Castellanos stands at second with 2 gone. This one is launched. Look at this. Over the fountains and into the stands for a home run. Wow. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the lead is now 7-2. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty B, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. The next 0-2. Hit back up the middle. Mondesi scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. but they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Middle of the night from Kauffman Stadium. It's the Tigers 7 and the Royals 2. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch of the at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Matuk moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Standing in, Hunter Dozier comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
0-1's the count.
1 out, nobody on. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 6.
So 2 are gone now in the Royal 5th. And in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The batter, the left fielder, Ryan Goodwin.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First pitch on its way. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, his second of the game, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
The pitcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Standing in now, Salvador Perez. He grounds it sharply to third. Hogsett comes up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But not before the Royals strike for 3 on this 3-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 7-5. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder, number 8.
Now batting, Mikey Mata. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? George Brett will lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The first baseman.
Check swing here and a little looper. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into center field, line drive base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go big.
With Merrifield next to hit. Matuk is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now, Adalberto Mondesi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Royals go down on just 4 pitches. They're down 7-5. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Zue Lin. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Hit hard towards center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
Into the box, Jeimer Candelario. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Back up the middle. He's got it. Step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Hunter Dozier. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Jones has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 6,
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Bounce to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 25, Brian.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Brian Goodwin. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an get me over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Alex Gordon will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Goodwin is off at first with 2 away. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this will bang up against the wall. Goodwin blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
High in the air into shallow left center. Mata giving chase. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. 8th inning coming up. The Tigers lead it 7-6. Settling in now, Nicholas Castellanos. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
Castellanos.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Chauncey Hogsett will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that'll be all for Ian Kennedy. Gave him 7 pretty good innings here, but he'll head to the dugout in line for a loss. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And now the runner from third scores to give them a very important insurance run.
Second base.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now. That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
8 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Hamilton. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
The left fielder, number 8.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, do they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Homer Bailey is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are.
Bailey.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And get your groove on. It's into the party porch for a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field, number 14 on the season, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
The catcher, number 17, Grayson Reiner.
Stepping in now, Grayson Greenier. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Bailey, a 32-year-old veteran. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
And that's the second out.
The batter, the center fielder, Jacoby.
Now at the plate, Jacoby Jones. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down look.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors. And at the plate, George Brett, a hit in 2 tries for him so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Castellanos looks up, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jorge.
Into the box now, Jorge Bonifacio. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Goodrum will stay with it as he backs up and puts it
The
away.
batter,
One gone.
50, second baseman.
Into the box now, Whit Merrifield. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. In there, a base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
Now
beggars can't be choosers right there.
Adalberto
We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Standing in now, Adalberto Mondesi. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Merrifield rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they now trail by only 3. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Chipper Jones will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hitting for the Royals, number 10, Chipper Jones.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Shane Green enters a little earlier than usual as he'll be asked to get 5 outs to try to earn the save here.
Green.
Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Billy Hamilton. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. At the plate, Brian Goodwin. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Goodwin.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Into the box, Alex Gordon. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. The set and the 1-0. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home run.
The catcher, number 14, Salvador Perez.
In now, Salvador Perez, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Victor Alcantara takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 58, Victor Alcantara.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Alcantara has tossed more than 170 innings to date, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Perez at second with 2 down. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame.
Man, it's been like BP for these guys all game long. Getting production from just about everyone in the lineup. That's the 7th run they plated in this inning alone. There's not much more else to say.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. But a big inning here as they bat around and push 7 runs across the plate to take the lead. 9th inning coming up. Chipper Jones is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
For the Royals.
Striding in, Zue Lin. He'll match up with Homer Bailey now to lead off the inning.
Jones. Now
Jake Diekman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. From the stretch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Stepping into the box, Jeimer Candelario. His past history with Jake Diekman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Splash landing. It's into the fountains for a monster home run. Stepping in now, Nicholas Castellanos. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swings through it for strike number 2. Still 1-2. Sliced hard on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chauncey Hogsett. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And now this crowd of around 24,000 supporters come to their feet. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Royals have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
13-12, the final score in this one. The Royals, with their 95th win, tops in the division. Homer Bailey claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jake Diekman records the save, his 30th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vassin. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more